Hello guys, your boy here, Classic FOREX speaking. You know how we do it. We simplify the complicated. Alright, so today I have a really good one here for you on Nzdacad and Chfjpy. So let's dive into it very quickly and then do what we do best. So Nzdacad starting analysis on a monthly time frame. I have my monthly upper zone, monthly mid-range zone, and then my monthly lower zone as well. Now, if you look closely to this time frame, you can see what strong level of sell pressure coming in from this resistance level. Now, the question that we can ask ourselves on this time frame is that where is this sell pressure going to end? This sell pressure is definitely coming all the way to this level of what? Sensitivity before buy pressure was set in as reversal to the upside or a break and continuation move to the downside. And then in addition, I'm also seeing a very nice evening star candle confirmation over here telling me the exact same thing, that price is coming all the way to this level of what? Sensitivity. Why? Because what? An evening star candle confirmation is a reversal candle. Alright, so we are going to take you to another time frame or the other time frame below, and then we talk about what is happening exactly around this particular area on those time frames. Alright, so I'm switching very quickly to a weekly time frame for further look and then further analysis. Alright, so this is the weekly time frame on Nzdacad. Let's take our time to also analyze the weekly structure or the weekly time frame. Alright, so on this time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here and then my weekly lower zone here as well. Now, let's take a closer look, okay? What is happening here on this weekly time frame? Alright, so price has been able to make a push to the downside, breaking below this weekly upper zone. And then once price has been able to break below this weekly upper zone, which is the last buy pressure on this level, then we are coming all the way to the downside, because on the weekly time frame, this was the last support level that price to have seen buy pressure and then go all the way to the upside. But once that has failed, okay, sellers have taken control, they have pushed price below. So that means that we are now going all the way to the downside because sellers have been able to beat buyers at their own game or at the support level over here to the downside. So Nzdacad on the weekly time frame, price has been able to break below strong level of what? Sensitivity. So you are coming all the way to the next level below over here. And then in addition, I'm also seeing what? A double top over here. And we know that a double top is what? It's a reversal candle. Alright, so a reversal pattern. And remember, the evening star candle confirmation that we saw on the monthly is what we are seeing here as what? As a reversal pattern, and then price we are using it to come all the way to a downside. So you can see how the candles and the patterns are moving together to give us what? The same ideology or the same meaning. Alright, so let's take it again to a daily time frame for further look. Alright, so I'm switching very quickly to a daily time frame. Alright, so this is the day time frame on Nzdacad. Let's talk about what is happening here on the day time frame. And remember, on the weekly, we got to realize that price has been able to do what? Break below this weekly upper zone. Okay, remember, on the weekly, price was able to break above this weekly upper zone or this weekly support to a downside. So as I said, once price has been able to break above, once price has been able to break below, what are we going or where are we going? We are coming all the way to the next level of our sensitivity, which is our monthly lower zone, as we describe or as we identify on the higher time frame. So on this time frame, as I said, if you're able to pick entry, we are coming all the way to this level of sensitivity, as we saw on the higher time frame when we started our analysis from that side. Now on the daily, okay, it's very simple as well. We are seeing a push exhaustion, what's to happen, continuation move all the way to the downside. So I'm going to take it quickly to a 4 time frame where we are going to pick our entry all the way to the downside. I'm not going to waste time on this one. Let's move quickly to a 4 time frame. Alright, so this is the 4 time frame on Nzdacad. 4 time on Nzdacad. Let me take my time to explain the entry for you guys, because any type of signal that I give, I should be able to explain it vividly for you guys so that you guys know exactly how things work with my strategy. Alright, so this is the Nzdacad on the 4 time frame. And on the 4 time frame, let's take our time to also talk about structure. Let's talk about push and exhaustion cycles over here on this 4 time frame. Alright, so on the 4 time frame, I'm seeing a push to the downside, an exhaustion to the upside, another push to the downside, an exhaustion to the downside. What should happen? Another continuation move to the downside. So over here on the 4 time frame, this is the exact level that we are going to pick our entry. So you can see that we have about 1 hour 49 minutes for this 4 hour candle to close. Okay, so if price is able to close in this bearish engulfing candle or this bearish pin bar over here, we are going to pick our sell all the way to the downside. So we are waiting patiently for price to give us a bearish pin bar over here before you pick our sell all the way to a downside. And where's our target? Our target is all the way below over here, which is what? Our monthly lower zone. Okay, so we have about what? 759 pips to catch on this one. Okay, 1:9 risk-to-reward ratio. So as I said, we are staying patient for price to close in what? A bearish pin bar over here before you pick our entry all the way to a downside. Okay, so if price closes in a bearish engulfing, if price closes in a bearish pin bar, this is going to be what? Our stop loss. Okay, let me get it at that level over here. This will be our stop loss. Okay, exactly at 0.58. 5207. Okay, and then our take profit is all the way below over here at 76839. Okay, as I said, the the take profit is about what, 759 pips or 760 pips if you want to round it up. All right, so that's it for Nzdacad. Let me move on to the next pair very quick and then also analyze it as well. All right, so I'm moving on to the next pair, which is what, Chfjpy on my list over here. So Chfjpy is going to be the next pair that I'm going to analyze. So take your time and then look at how I'm going to analyze the Chfjpy and how I'm going to come about with this particular entry that you are seeing on your screen. So Chfjpy, this is the entry to the upside. I'm going to take my time to explain how I came about with this particular entry or this particular setup to the upside. So I'm starting with Chfjpy on the monthly time frame. Let's get into it. Alright, so this Chfjpy on the monthly time frame, very quick. Let's try and then what, put meaning into this time frame as well. Now, if you look closely to this time frame, it is very simple. We only have about two levels of sensitivity over here, which is more of what, or which is important to us. We have our what, monthly upper zone over here and then a monthly lower zone as well. So on this time frame, we saw a push to the upside and exhaustion to the downside. What's happening as another one continuation move all the way to the upside. So this buy pressure that we are seeing over here is going all the way to end on this upper zone before the next level of sell pressure was setting or a break and continuation move to the upside. So price is going up, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We are also going to pick what, buy to the upside. So once you're able to pick our buy on the other time frame here, you're going to pick our entry. Our target is what, is at this level, which is what, our monthly upper zone. So let's take it to another time frame of further look and further analysis. And then even before we move to another time, look at this. We have what, a very nice morning star candle confirmation over here indicating what, a reversal to the upside. So this was what, an additional confirmation that we can add to our monthly what, analysis to make it heavy. All right, so let's take it again to the weekly time frame for further look and further analysis. All right, so this is the weekly time frame on Chfjpy. Let me take my time to also analyze this Chfjpy very cleanly for you guys. Okay, on Chfjpy, we have our what, weekly mid-range zone over here, and then if you look closely, price has been able to break above this what, weekly mid-range zone to the upside. So initially, price was what, in a downtrend when it was coming for the exhaustion. Why? Because it created a lower low here, a lower high here, a lower low here. You should have seen what, a lower high here for price to continue the drop to the downside, but that didn't happen. Buyers were able to beat what, sellers over here and then break above this strong what, support level to the upside. Sorry, this strong resistance level to the upside. So buyers are now in control because they have been able to beat sellers at the resistance level and then break above them. So once we are above, that means that we are going all the way to the next level of sensitivity that we predicted on the monthly time frame. So let's take it again to the daily time frame for further look and then further analysis as well. Alright, so this is the daily time frame on Chfjpy. Let me take my time to also analyze this time frame for you. So on Chfjpy, I have our daily upper zone, daily mid-range zone, and then our daily lower zone as well. And if you look closely, price has made contact with the resistance level over here. Now the question that we are asking over here is that, are we going to break this level to the upside, or are we going to see sell pressure coming all the way to this level before another buy pressure was setting to the upside? That question will be answered once we move on to the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so let's take it to the 4-hour time frame where we are going to pick our entry to the upside. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, you get to know whether price will break above or will drop all the way to the downside before it goes up. Alright, so let's take it to the 4-hour time frame very quick. Alright, so this is the 4-hour time frame on Chfjpy. Now, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, very simple. This is a setup to the upside. Okay, now let me explain to you how I brought about this particular setup to the upside. Now remember, look at this. We have what, our daily mid-range zone over here, which we talked about on the daily time frame, right? So we are seeing sell pressure coming off from this daily zone to the downside. Okay, so this sell pressure came in all the way to the downside to create what, a lower, sorry, to create a higher low here, because currently on the 4-hour time frame we are in an uptrend because price is creating what, higher highs and higher lows. So on the 4-hour time frame on Chfjpy, we are currently in an uptrend. So how are we going to pick our entry? Someone will ask, are we not going to buy here? Okay, why is it that we are waiting to buy at this level and not here? The reason is very simple. The reason why we are not buying here to the upside is that we have what? We have a strong level of sensitivity over here. This is the daily mid-range zone. Okay, it contains strong level of what? Sensitivity. So even if we pick our buy here, price may go all the way up to this level and then drop down again, and then we find ourselves wanting. And for us not to be trapped in this kind of a situation, what we need to do is that we have to stay patient for price to break above this strong resistance level with a push, come up for exhaustion, and we pick our entry all the way to the upside. In that way, we have a free range to hit our target above over here. For now, we don't have any free range because there's this obstacle over here which is going to prevent us from going up. But if price is able to break this obstacle to the upside, then we have a free range to our next level of what? Sensitivity. So this is my full view on Chfjpy and then Nzdacad as well. If you do love the video, make sure you subscribe, hit on the bell icon, and then leave a comment below to help the channel out. Thank you guys for watching. Stay classy, treat classy. Peace.